What's going on? It's Gus 311 back with Lego City Undercover, about to head into the prison. You gotta get
What if he
to
likes me?
Rex Fury's cell and try to find some clues. For the last video I stopped here, and for some
I'm
reason
ready
it didn't
again.
save properly or whatever. I guess you have to wait until you see save on the screen. I wouldn't, because when I turned the game off after recording it, it put me all the way back in the city and I had to come do the whole prison thing from the last video again, which was frustrating. But make sure it actually saves before you turn it off. Like there, now it says save. I guess that needed should have went in here first.
That's my hat, you care? Oh, forget it. I'm just too old to be chasing young whippersnappers about.
Need a hand?
I couldn't hurt. Think you're up to getting all those fellers back in their cells?
All in a day's work.
Alright. Let's get them in their cells, hoodlums. So it looks like there's 6 of them, as you see on the top. Basically, you just gotta do your normal arrest them in jail. It's kind of funny.
I'm gonna get you back for this, policeman.
You can't keep me in here! Not on a sunny day!
Not on a sunny day. Alright. All in a day's work.
Good work. So, is there any way I can help you, officer?
Yeah. I need to check a prisoner's cell for something. He's called Blue?
Blue? He's been here almost as long as me. Always sees I get some of that cake his mom bakes him. It kinda tastes funny. There you go. I'm off for a nap. Need to stay alert. That's why I have at least 4 a day.
I am really regretting my life choices about now.
There we go, we got our robber. Our first robber
I should have stayed
uniform,
in school.
which is a whole new character for us. So we can become a robber and use our crowbar to break open doors.
Yeah.
Once you've got the equipment, you need to get into the warden's office.
What?
It's the only way to Rex's cell. Wait. Shh. Yep, that's Blue. He's the one that talks to pastries. Cuckoo. Okay, now go. The door's at the right side of the 3rd story, and you better hope the warden's not in there.
He's the one who talks to pastries. Cuckoo. Alright, so
It's a good thing these bars are between you and me.
yeah, that's one of the robber's special moves. The only one I know of, I think, so far, well, even in the game I'm playing.
You
My
can't
normal
keep
game.
me in here forever!
He can climb around just like everybody. Once you can climb, that's not character specific. That's across all characters.
Ah, come on! I'm gonna
But he
miss
can't
my
use
stories
like the
on
grapple
TV.
gun. You have to be a cop to do that. So that still matters. Things like
At
that.
least it's better than solitary.
Here's one of our first red bricks. It's in this cell, so make sure you grab this thing. You can actually punch through that wall there, the blue wall. Why didn't it show the red brick? That was odd. I thought it would tell you what it was. Unless that wasn't a red brick. Yeah, it was a red brick. Ah, whatever. We'll just figure it out.
Let me out of here. I'm innocent.
Like you have to be the cop to actually use this thing here.
My lawyer will hear about this.
Come on, give a guy a second chance.
Yeah, that was weird. I thought it popped up when you got the brick to tell you what the brick was. I did get it. All right. Just make sure it didn't get weird on me. Maybe it doesn't do that like that.
I ain't a bad person, really. Come on, I'll prove it. Just let me out of here a second.
Well, here's the other thing. Once it turns green, is hit A. Pretty simple. That's another robber-specific move. Forgot about that one. So we get our key card. Love the music in here. The harmonica. Music in this game is pretty awesome. Once you get, there's a section we're gonna get to which is kind of an Asian, it's like a dojo, which has really cool music too.
Chase, this is really important.
What is it?
So, do you think Ellie likes me or not?
Frank! I'm at the prison, remember? Trying to find out how Rex escaped?
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, I think she does.
Sweet!
Oh, what was that? Like a sink or something? Did I miss any of those downstairs? Looks like we can climb down into this cell from up top. I know. Wrong button. Fighting music. No? Sound like fighting music. So there's a whole nother way up on top, but I think it's probably from the middle. That seems like it's locked up. Right now we can't get to the middle, it's electrocuted. Eventually we'll have to come back for that.
Chase, you in?
Yeah. The warden just went through a door on the other side of his office.
That's his private bathroom. Block the door. The warden has a hidden elevator to Rex's cell block in his office, but he's not gonna let you snoop around for it.
Gotcha.
A hidden elevator to Rex's cell. This warden sounds fishy to me. Prisoner uniform. Nice. Alright, so one way you get a thing here is to ride the bull. You just gotta move the left stick when it goes in the circle, the direction. It points, pretty easy. Speeds up a little bit. There's a couple other things that use this in the game that I've tried. I can't remember exactly what it was, another type of minigame. I think it had to do with like a DJ or something, but...
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. Woo!
I'm kind of surprised all the noise I made didn't get Warden Stonewall's attention. Ha! He won't get out of there in a hurry.
Hello? Is someone out there? No, I told you. I haven't let anyone look in there. Not even that fool Dunby. I don't want you back here either. No. Of course I didn't call you from a toilet. Gotta go. Who is that?
Ooh, hidden safe. Nice.
What are you doing? Are you looking in my safe? Don't touch my records. They're alphabetized. You better not be messing with my records. Especially not the opera ones.
Now this is, well, this whole prison is basically Shawshank Redemption, but this one is definitely it. This is awesome.
What's happening out there?
I have no idea to this day what those two Italian ladies were singing about. I also don't know why those guys are dancing together. And how did he get that saucepan on his head? There is a lot I don't know.
Let me out! Let me out! Somebody, open this door! I need fresh air!
Ah, the old secret entrance behind a painting. What a classic.
Alright, so now we gotta search Rex's cell for evidence.
This must be Rex's cell.
Rex got a nice pad.
A punch bag and weightlifting equipment? Oh, great. Hey, guys. Does Rex know you're using his hot tub?
I'm gonna give you what for.
All right, put him up.
Rita Hayworth.
So, did you manage to get into the warden's private elevator?
Yeah. Wow. Rex's cell is nicer than my apartment.
Mostly down to me, after the warden made sure he got the biggest room in the prison. What'd you expect to find in there, anyhow?
I figure he was probably in a hurry when he busted out of here. So he might have left some evidence behind.
Good luck catching Rex, Chase. And when you get him, tell him Blue says hi.
Alright, I think if you use some of the equipment here, you can get a little something extra, I'm pretty sure. So let's try that real quick since we're in here. Yeah, one of two. There we go. And the bag.
That's interesting. A hidden button.
I thought, do we do this again? I don't think we have to do it again. I thought if you did both of them something happened. I don't know. I'm getting confused apparently. He doesn't have anything else to use here. We gotta use the button anyway though. Maybe we got stuck on the button. We gotta light all three of those. Basically 3 buttons in the room we gotta find. Oh, maybe it's this thing. Maybe that's what it is.
A jukebox in a jail cell? I guess that means it's full of criminal records. That's right. It's
there we
not
go.
just
2 of 2.
police beats that I'm good at.
Got a shield for our. That's what it is. I think that's what we got. I didn't notice, but that might have been what we got for the riding the bull in the warden's room was a shield. Because I knew we got something for that, but I didn't see anything pop in the ground.
I'm not sure what's more despicable about Rex. His crimes or his taste in music.
A nice little Michael Jackson at the end. Alright, so we gotta find those other buttons. One in here.
Aha! Another hidden button.
Oh, come on, let us up. There we go. We got some clues.
There's the last button.
And
the old secret entrance behind
yes.
a painting. What a... Hang on. Didn't I say this already?
Whoa! Ah! McCain! Warden Stonewall called me. I won't tell you what he called me, but it wasn't nice.
It was a nincompoop.
It looks like Rex used this hammer to dig his way out of prison. It came from the Bluebell mine.
Give me that. If there's any deducting to do, I'll do it.
Whoa!
Interesting. It's a hammer.
And where's it from?
There's no way to tell. But the Bluebell mine seems as good a place to start as any. You see, there was a theft there a few months ago.
I'll get over there right away, Chief.
Not so fast, McCain. Sheriff Huckleberry can look into it. Stay away from the mine. That's an order.
Hey, Chief, can I get a shot for the Herald?
You sure he didn't use this?
Watch the birdie!
Alright, level complete. Free play unlocked, so we can head back into the prison, inside the prison. There it is, ×2 studs. That's the red one we got. So it tells you when you're done with the mission. And we have unlocked the prisoner. If we had our ×2 stud on, we would have gotten that. And a save, very important. See that pop up.
Hey, Chase.
Hi, Ellie. What do you need?
Have you seen Frank around? He's doing a favor for me.
Sorry, not heard from him. While I've got you, do you know anything about a theft at Bluebell Mine?
Sure do. Uncle Duke took me along with him. Some thugs took a load of equipment. Dumby took us off the case before we could interview the witness, though. Said he sounded like a crank.
There was a witness?
Yeah, kooky old guy. Hang on. Clarence Fletcher. Says here his friends call him Stinky. Nice.
Thanks, Ellie. Sounds like Stinky might know who Rex's guys are on the outside. Oh, and I'll keep an eye out for Frank.
And try taking the train from Cherry Tree Hill Station. You'll get to the mine a lot faster.
Alright, we unlocked train travel. I think there's 14 train stations around. Alright, basically unlocked the one we're going to as well. Here we need a robber to get this guy. We're here, might as well grab it. There's one thing I want to show you how to get to use the red bricks though, before this video is over. Butch Patterson. Okay, so we got Butch, and there's a lot of other stuff here. You can see now that we have the robber, there's a lot more things we can do. It opens up quite a bit of stuff. Not that one yet. That's a fireman, I believe. But there are, I think, actually another red brick that I can show too. It's in the front of the police station. So I'll show that one real quick, and then I'll show how you actually unlock the red bricks, because it's you kind of got to do a little funky thing to get into the area. It actually took me a little bit of time to figure it out, because I just didn't notice something that was obvious. But there is another character up here and a red brick in here, and you need a robber to get both of them. So this is the Grubby Grubster. It's a robber outfit. And let's get a red brick. Hopefully, I think we'll have enough. I'm pretty sure. And there is the data scan city challenges. So when you use your data scan, those will pop up. So we gotta head into the police station then. Alright, so we gotta go down to the basement. So now that we're down here, I'll show you a few things when we get all this stuff unlocked, pretty much. You need to actually get into here, which is what we're going to do in a second, but I want to show you if you go over here by Ellie, and you talk to her. If you look down at your gamepad, you can purchase disguises here. So through the gamepad, it shows residents, police, criminals, and then a whole bunch of locked ones that we haven't gotten yet, and special. So you can pick up, we have a special guy, the butcher. We can buy him. He only costs like $2 grand. What else do we get down here? I know I wish I could show this to you guys, but I can't. Basically, you just scroll through big question marks. If you have an open one, it unlocks. So we have the prisoner that we got earlier, and we also got Grubby Grubster unlocked. And the disguise booth.
All right. Now you've got a disguise. Why not try it on? We had disguise booths delivered all over the city this morning. Although the delivery guys forgot to set them up for us.
Of course. So we come downstairs. Excuse me. Get in here. And then we can click what ones we want to change through the Wii menu on the Wii pad. So criminals, I'm going to do the Grubby Grubster one, I guess. So you see I switched it up on the top, now I got the different outfit on. Oh god. Alright, so that's how you do disguises. Now, I'll show you how to get into here. You actually got to use
I've been
this.
doing this for months, and my arm's still the same size. What gives?
There's a brick up there too. God. So you got to come up here and hop in. And that unlocks the door. So that's basically the special thing. There's 10 gold bricks actually in here too. So this is where you get your cars. You can unlock the cars for when you use those car areas later, you know, the ones that we built up. You can select a car there that you unlocked. Once you get the token, you come here to do it. The other thing though that's important here is the safe. Now that we have a crook or a robber, we can unlock it. Get the key card out that's in here, and then you use that over here which unlocks our elevator. And here we can't get in yet. It looks like this is where you buy the gold bricks, but over here you just push up against the door, and this is where you buy the red bricks. There's also another gold brick in here. And the ones we want to buy right now is definitely the ×2 studs. So we have, there's actually 3 honk ones, like for your phone. When your phone rings, you can have a honk like a car, a donkey, or a belch. We have the city challenge ones. And the one we really want is the studs ×2, which are pretty expensive, but we grab that. We'll grab the data scan. We'll just grab them all. The other ones are only 10 grand. I don't think we have anything else unlocked right now. There's 40 of these, so there's tons of stuff. And then when you're done with that, we gotta save there. Okay, you go to extras, and then in here, yeah, I think there's 40. Yeah. In here, you can unlock what you want to use. So we can turn on like the donkey ringtone. The data scan city challenges is already on, and then the studs ×2 we definitely want to turn on. And you can see on the left of the screen now under Chase McCain there's a ×2 flashing. That's a reminder you have the stud ×2 on. So that's going to help big time. Alright, so we're done here. So that was a little extra added to the end of the vid, but I wanted to show how you get those studs and unlock the bricks and everything. Because you want to get that ×2 one. Once you pick it up, you want to grab it, and you know, so you can start using it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.